is affect people, real family. So here we got Bruce Kelly and the Carrie Kelly. Take it away. Let's wait on clock. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bruce Kelly. I'm the brother. And my brother Carrie Kelly. We are the brothers and the immediate family of Bruce Kelly. The songwriter, producer of R. Kelly. My brother has written hits for Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Lady Gaga, Jay-Z, Janet Jackson, Luther Vandross, Ronald Isley. The list goes on and on. My brother Robert's contribution to music is unprecedented. He's among the greatest R&B artists in the history of music. A global musical phenomenon for over 30 years. Yet today, my brother sits in jail being denied bond, having his constitutional rights violated because of our judicial system is being overthrown by Time's Up, Me Too, Mute R. Kelly, and Surviving R. Kelly. Organizations who are using mainstream media and social media to violate the constitutional rights of all Americans and breaking the law. In all 50 states, the law is you are presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. It is not your burden to prove your innocence. It is the burden of the accuser and the prosecution to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Right now, in the United States of America, there is guilt by accusation. That has become the norm. How do you defend rights in this Time's Up Me Too era? Why are you forced to prove your innocence when the law is supposed to protect you? Men no longer have rights in this Time's Up Me Too era. That circumvents our judicial system violating constitutional rights of all Americans. The women's movement that has done so much incredible work in the past has morphed into a terroristic organization. In their attempt to balance the wrong, they have swung too far. Time's Up, Me Too, push the term victim and survivor into mainstream media and bully anyone that questions a female story by using the term victim shaming for anyone that follows the law. To say victim survivor, that implies automatic guilt. Females are going back 20, 30 years with stories that have not been substantiated in a court of law. This report, no evidence, no medical records, just a story and an army of women who will ensure they are heard in a court of public opinion. This is legal. This violates the constitutional rights of all Americans, and every man and woman in this country should be outraged at the road terrorist tactics. Time's Up, Me Too, Miss R. Kelly, and Surviving R. Kelly. Our brother R. Kelly is the latest victim of these rogue feminist terrorists who are circumventing our judicial system in their coup to overthrow a society. No man has rights. No man can have a fair trial. No man is safe. No man is protected under the law. No man is afforded due process. Every male in this country is at risk. Every American should be outraged. We're living in a lawless society as Time's Up and Me Too, New R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly uses cyber terrorism to destroy rich, famous, powerful men. Me and my brother, along with the Kelly family, must get to the president of the United States. We must get him involved to protect our judicial system and to protect the constitutional rights of all Americans. Please go to the YouTube channel of our family strategist, Sharon Winbush, to see this docu-series outlining these crises. Share the videos, turn on notifications to get up-to-date information. Also, you can follow me and Carrie on our YouTube channels, Bruce Kelly Official, to get up-to-date information on these matters. Also, go to the website rkinnocent.com to see fraud being committed. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out.
Now, what you're about to see had me over here feeling like this is like a case of deja vu. We've seen the same bad script somewhere. And it's mighty funny when everybody else do their press conferences, from Gloria Allred to Michael Avenatti. All these people can do their press conferences. But every time there's a press conference on behalf of R. Kelly, there's some bull crap ready to come. Watch this.
Father confronts R. Kelly's crisis manager about the whereabouts of his daughter.
So Kelly is in there right now in jail. I want to know where my daughter is. Where is she at? Answer that question.
Miss Kelly was arrested yesterday.
Answer that question.
The family of Kelly's girlfriend, Jocelyn Savage, hijacked a press conference by the singer's spokesman following the latest arrest.
Any questions?
I got a question. Where is my daughter at? We don't want to come to hear your lies.
Timothy Savage claims his 24-year-old daughter is being held against her will by Kelly.
Your daughter, I have nothing to do with your daughter.
We know, but
Hold up a second. Hold up a second.
Daryl Johnson argued with the family for 10 tense minutes as TV cameras rolled.
I'm a crisis manager. I'm not a babysitter. That's not what I do.
this is not a crisis to you.
Jocelyn Savage and another girlfriend of R. Kelly, Azriel Clary, spoke to Gayle King in March during that explosive interview with the singer.
I can't help 30 years. I'm not gonna help.
Robert.
30 years I'm not gonna help. Y'all trying to kill me.
I have known Robert for 4 or 5 years, and what they're saying is absolutely not true. He's a good man. He's a gentleman.
But her family says Jocelyn could not be found following Kelly's arrest last night.
We just attempted a well-being check with the Chicago PD, and it was unsuccessful. They knocked on the door, no one answered.
We want answers, and we want them now. Our daughter's life is in danger.
Kelly was arrested by federal agents in Chicago last night as he walked his dog near the city's Trump Tower, where he has an...
Does that sound familiar to y'all? And then how, as time progressed, these people started to backtrack, and these people are no longer held against their will, but in mental hostage. So when I saw what's about to happen now, something just didn't look right. I smell a setup. Period, point blank.
Here. Wow. So here's our government here for thank you guys for coming out. Hey, John.
My question is Carrie County. You and I both know the truth. I've been around for 28 years. So which one is he? Is he not guilty or is he guilty? First, he brought all this evidence saying he was guilty. So which one? He was your brother when you was throwing him under the bus. We trying to see were you blind then or are you blind now? Which one is it?
Which one are you?
You know who I am, your twins' mother.
Which one are you?
Javon, Kelly. You know the twins? One of your 13 kids, you know, that you don't take care of, ain't never took care of. So go there if you want to. We all over there. Act like you don't know. I was right there. You know that. They are 17 years. They 26 years old. Identical twins just graduated with. May 2nd with their what? Masters from the University of Alabama that you don't know nothing about. You was invited to grammar school, high school, and college graduation, but you never came. Why? Because you hated me. Because you broke your son's arm at the age of 6 and you went to jail for breaking your child's arm at the age of 6. Yes. So were you lying now or were you lying then? You know I was. I was right there. More to come. More updates and more to come. No, I know. So we're not paying any attention. And you see, he ain't disregarding nothing I'm saying because he know I know the truth.
1 million enterprise. We don't want to understand. They can talk all they want to. They say they're going to be here. It's not going to be here.
I mean, you can talk, the other time for about it. And I looked at her. Okay, I looked at her and she turned to me and said,
We don't care about Start that part. You know, start that part because that ain't got nothing to do with this. And that don't need to be on videotape. But I looked at it, if it was our family, we would want certain stuff in there. So stop that. Out of respect for them. Out of respect for them, cut that. We're not trying to hear nothing that you're talking about. Because that was very disrespectful.
Continue to watch the reactions to what people saw, I began to notice, some people automatically knew exactly who this lady was. And it's strange that she was standing right beside supporters who spend so much time lashing out at other people on the internet. Meanwhile, here's a woman sitting right here implying a criminal action has occurred. That doesn't seem strange to y'all. So then I started going back. Let's go back to last year. Because like I told you, some of these people claiming to advocate for R. Kelly believe he is guilty. And the signs were right there in your face. But because they're blogging about who you support, you blindly follow them without paying attention to the clues. So it's just, I guess, coincidental that this lady just pops up at this press conference and has something more to say to her story that she didn't bother to mention before. Let's take a look at what she previously said, because I could swear it was she never saw anything in specific. So to come at this press conference because she has issues with her baby daddy and imply that R. Kelly paid for a tape. So are you saying that you knew what was on the tape? You watched the tape? You participated in illegal activities? They're going to have to figure that out, because considering the way she was talking last year, it would implicate that she didn't know of him engaging in this type of behavior. However, she doesn't know for sure.
A perfect household and create a monster. Then you could take a messed up household and create an angel. Sure. So I wouldn't then put it on the parent. I put it on the perverted sister that was playing with their penis and she was old enough to know not to. That's who I put it on.
That's sad.
To begin with. Now, anything afterwards, he has to hold his own accountability for. However, let's start at the beginning. In order to solve a problem, you have to start at the beginning.
Right? And that's the truth. Like, I mean, so let's just say that R. Kelly is very guilty of everything they're accusing him of, right? This it could just be like a mental illness. What the hell they trying to say that El Paso shooting shit is? But it could just essentially be like a mental illness. Because for the sister to do it, alright, so she's probably the head of the game, but somebody did it to her in order for her to come out like that. Like, you just don't go doing that to people. You know what I mean?
I can't speculate. I cannot speculate.
True.
I don't want to put anything out in the universe that isn't true.
Right,
I don't want to speculate on anybody else's life. I'm only going to tell you what I do
What you know.
and what I know for certain.
Girl, that's vicious. That's a lot.
Now, you have my phone number.
I do.
Feel free to contact me and double check anything that I've stated.
Absolutely.
See, I've been waiting till my
What I'd like to do with you, if you don't mind, is like I'm gonna call you back, not today, but on a better day, and then do like a live phone call with you, so that way we can do it face to face, and then I'll have any extra questions I might have to ask you, I have them prepared, because this was very random. I thank you so much for reaching out, but because the people need to know. People need to know. This is not good. This is not good at all. Like, the hell with R. Kelly. We're gonna push R. Kelly to the side real quick, and we just gonna speak about the brother, because the brother, that's a hot mess. That's too much.
And while he on Tasha K's show and all that, no, baby, no. For what? So you can do what? Hang your brother? Because he ain't give you none of his money? You go down trifling shit ass. Guess what? Get out there and get a job. He ain't had a job since Rob fired him. Oh, I'm sorry. He was working at Pizza Hut not too long ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Girl, you 40-something years or 47, because I'm 45. You 40-something years old.
Damn.
Really? I kept his children born and raised in Beverly. I'm sorry, not me. But the great God above, myself, the wonderful husband that sits on my back, and my adoring mother, and the community that helped raise them. It was us. He had no part in it.
That's sad. That's sad when that happens.
Not just in mine, but I'm praying his other children or his other baby mamas are listening or watching this show or blogging it, or somebody call them so they could call in too and tell the truth.
True.
You shit with crackhead looking Negro.
Girl.
What's your motive for lying on your brother?
Okay.
Why lie on him? The truth, or the supposed truth, is bad enough. So why lie on him?
Yeah.
So let's come on now and tell the truth on your
And then that's all it's like. It's like he putting a nail in everything. He's the nail to the coffin. And if he's not,
is the green
if he's not a reliable contact or source, it's kind of like, well, what the hell? Because people is, going off of his word. And if his word ain't good, I'm glad you speaking about it, Lucinda, and letting us know.
No,
Now, I'm going to stop it right there, because I just wanted to make that point. That then she didn't want to put out anything she didn't know for sure in the universe. And she's talking as though if it were true, but it's mighty strange as of now she comes forth like she was there, she's a witness to something. And these so-called supporters of R. Kelly remained in contact with her. What y'all think about that? But anyways, as far as the press conference, let me say this. Me personally, because of the things that I have heard coming out of Carrie's mouth specifically, I feel like before this press conference, he should have come out and publicly recanted the lies he's told about his brother. Now, this man has spent since 2006 reciting the same stories, putting the blame on his brother, even lying to the fact, saying that his defense team was going to implicate him in the tape, which was a lie. So him by himself raises questions. And even some of the things that were said, it's like we already heard this and we know where it comes from. So with that being said, you would think they would have been prepared to answer questions. You see, when you have a press conference, not only do you make your statement, but they're going to ask you a line of questions. And if you aren't prepared to answer those questions efficiently, it's not going to be a good look, regardless of what your intent was. So with that being said, let's point out that at the beginning of their speech, they said they're representing R. Kelly, not any fake individuals, period, point blank. Take that how you want to take it. And also, that also means that regardless of how we feel about them specifically, it's not going to change the fact that they're family. For all we know, they're working on mending the fences behind closed doors. But again, what I think should have happened is Carrie especially should have came out and recanted all the stuff he said before getting out here in the public forefront talking about this man's civil rights violations. Because as we have seen with other organizations such as the NAACP and the Innocence Project, they don't want to associate themselves with this case. And we see why. It's a whole circus act. Nobody wants to be liable for a situation like this, and hypothetically speaking, it all plays out and they find this man guilty. Who would want that stigma attached to their organization? So as far as people keep talking about his civil rights violation, if you don't believe he is innocent, not guilty of his charges, it's really no point in trying to stress these civil rights violations for the simple fact it's like sitting here saying somebody can go out here and murder somebody and it's okay because, hey, this officer violated his civil rights. And most of us know situations like that occur all the time. But the point is, when you go out here in front of the public and it's like you're ignoring the facts and the accusations and just talking about specifically what you want to point out without addressing the accusations and shutting them down, I don't know what type of support you expect to get. With that being said, I'll end this video. I'm waiting for those comments. Make sure you comment, like this video, share it, and have a good day.